Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. We're, oh my god, we're like loaded. Where did we just go? We did an assassination, that's why I have all this money. Okay. Right. And Plastic hates us now, so we're gonna try not to go to these missions. Which is fine, I didn't want to go there anyway, you stinky missions. I wanted to go up this detention center, I think, right? I mean, I've got 14 hours left in day 2, so I could do something else first if I wanted. If it were more convenient pathing-wise. But I think it's fine to, like, hit the detention center and then maybe come up here-ish? Or down here. Like, I want to try and stay away from Plastic now that they're upset. But I also don't know where the next group of missions is going to come from, so maybe, like, here and then here would be... No, that would just generate a bunch more Plastic missions, which I do not want. So, I mean, I guess I could come up to the server farm, then the detention center, and kind of go down this way and know that I've got some reasonably nearby missions all the way. That aren't in Plastic. It's a nice idea. Let's see. Monster is offering us a lock decoder, which...
Now, so don't make me regret it.
In vanilla, they're very bad. But actually, in new items and augments, they're kind of interesting, and you might buy one.
Selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it.
In that they work only on vault doors, and they take 10 turns. So it's like, if you don't have a vault card, this is kind of nice, and it's reusable, right? So it's a reusable but bad vault card. And there are numerous mission types in World Gen Extended, or not mission type, but World Gen Extended add some objective rooms that have extra vault doors, as we've seen, I think even in this playthrough, right? Didn't our secure holding facility? No. Security dispatch. Our security dispatch had a vault door, which a lock decoder would have helped us get, like, another item. I think that's true. Anyway, and we've seen some in, like, nanofab, vestibules, and so on, and server terminals. So these are, like, it's kind of handy to have these. And I could still have 2,000 bucks if I bought this. I mean,
I've got something you might be
plasma gun is nice.
I need a quick decision. This thing's hot.
You know, as an escape option, but I'd rather just keep ramping up my agent's generic stats. Including, maybe let's finally get involved in hacking so I can have, like, 3 times as many hash keys now that the missions are getting a bit more difficult. And we could even give Tony some anarchy to make it easier to steal from guards, but so far we haven't had any trouble with that. Banks has been able to do it every time, so let's just do this. There you go. And now, whoever shows up, we have a weapon for him. I mean, I don't know. I might as well carry another weapon, just in case things get bad. Tony has some space. We're not going to FTM or anything like that. We're going to a detention center, so we'll have even more space on our agents. I think this is fine. Sure. He said, like, I'm not yet convinced. But okay, I think we'll do this.
Detention centers hold high-value human
Oh, wait a minute. I spent all my money. Okay, I can still undo. But I didn't buy the lock decoder, which I do kind of want.
All in this thing for a client. Real motivation.
360, so I need 180, which means selling the plasma gun itself wouldn't do it. I mean, I don't want it now, but it's nice to have for when we get to a mission type that may have it, right? Especially as we're about to get more carrying capacity via a third agent. So, I mean, I could roll back the hacking upgrade. Or I could sell a weapon, but we definitely don't want to do that. Because our new agent will probably want to have a weapon, right?
All in this thing for a client. Real
I wish he would just shut up.
motivated
Like, okay, I mean, it's my fault. I turned off no dialogue, but I just, like, he
seller. Now
just
be
never
careful with
shuts up.
that. I don't want to lose a loyal customer.
There we go. And it requires Anarchy. Oh, Anarchy 3. Okay, so we can't even use it yet. We would have to upgrade some. Interesting. That might be a good reason to give Banks an upgrade. Who knows? But now I think we're ready to go.
Detention centers hold high value.
Digital security breached.
Consider your targets carefully. Yeah, sure. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. I guess since we're heading to Sankaku, it might have been a good time to hit hacking after all, but I have this thing, right? Alright, Banks still has the same stuff to say she did last mission, not very original. I guess in Sankaku I should... That's new decor. I don't remember seeing this before. Is that like a little... That's like a drone workstation, maybe? To like, you would put the drone in here and... I don't know. Anyway, in Sankaku I should probably be more careful about peeking without... opening without peeking, because a drone is a little bit harder sometimes to get away from. Like, I often say, okay, can I get away from someone who comes to investigate? If so, yes. But go ahead and open the door without peeking, like, by getting into cover. But against a drone, being in cover is not always enough. I want to hack this. But I also want to, like, delay the choice of what I hack until I've seen what's down here. There might be something more important. Probably not, though, right? Let's just take it. I want to be able to get Banks out of this room, so... Oh. I guess... Why do I don't really want to go up here, right? Now that I think of it. This is kind of silly. It's nice to know there's a red door there, but I guess I might have already known that. And anyway, like... There's no real compelling reason to enter this room. The exit's over here. And, like, I can just come through this way at the end. There might be some stuff back here, but I don't want to get at it this way. I want to come around if I can. Without too much trouble. And even then, it's right on the way to the exit, probably. So I think it was kind of stupid to take that camera, actually. I'm not actually going to be more careful about opening doors, by the way.
Interesting. I have a lot of on-site data banks here. Might be worth a search.
Well, that one's right by the exit. I'd like to leave that for last, please. Yeah, there's, I haven't seen databanks in like 100 years, except for I saw one a couple days ago. And I was like, what the heck is a databank doing here? Because I thought I had done all the databanks that exist. But it turns out the mods, they don't, like... The databanks have lore in them, right? And, I kind of found all the lore for base game stuff. I didn't realize the mods would add new lore for their, like, special mechanics, and so then there would be new databanks available to me. Cool. Well, okay. There's that drone we were worried about, but I made sure that I could get at least to, like, some mediocre cover. And it's an Obake drone. Okay. Oh, there's nothing over here, right? I guess there could be a door, but it's pretty unlikely. Let me just come in here. I could disable the power core or the, like, I don't even know if any of this makes any sense to disable. Let's just peek, make sure there's no door. No door. Okay. So we're, like, pretty safe standing here. We would be even safer standing here, I think? Well, no, because then anyone entering this room would see us. Now, like, the only way anyone would ever see us is if they're going to, like, one of these two squares. So I think we're pretty safe here. I will ambush, though, rather than disable one of these things, because they don't really matter, and... No, I won't ambush. If someone's coming into this room, but not looking at Tony, I don't want to hurt them. So we'll just turn this off. It shouldn't matter to have done so, but it should be relatively harmless anyway. He can be here, looking this way, which means he'll see this door. So if I want the door open, I should do it now. But more likely, I'm just going to skirt around him. Okay. I guess I could shade over here to see whether Tony should ambush or not. Not shade. Lantern. that's probably fine. Okay, nobody there. So he definitely... Oh, he can't ambush. He already did this. Alright, so... But now I know there's no guards in that area. That's worth something. And if this man is coming... He won't be coming through here, because he would... Well, if he does, I don't really care. If he is down here, I probably would have caught him in that lantern, so he's probably not down here, but he might be. But more likely, if he's getting to the camera, it would be through here, and, like, I don't care about that. That's fine. Okay, so it looks like we're done. Okay, there was a guard up here walking this way, which I choose to believe was the sysadmin, and another one down here. I'm not going shopping right now, clearly. What was the second thing I saw when I peeked? Oh, a sound bug probably, right? No? Okay, but this doesn't seem to go anywhere good. I guess that might have been one reason to walk into this room, is to see if there's more facility that way. Or if everything is over here. What is this? A safe, I guess? It must be, right? What else could it be? Okay, well, I'm not, like, gonna mess with it right now. Let's see where this guy's going. Oh, of course, over here. I'm so dumb. We have plenty of AP to come through here, steal, peek, all this good stuff. Oh my god, the door's open. I forgot about that. Well, we don't need to peek very badly, do we? I mean, I might as well just see what's in the corners. Okay. So I don't think this square can see where the drone is going, so this is a fairly reasonable place to put Tony. Yeah, correct. It won't see me from here. And here is even safer, of course. I don't want to be in cover for it to see me, because then it would turn around instead of continuing to face that way. And I want to keep this area open to me for exploration. So we will hide here. Can't see either of us from the square it's exploring, and we're, like, all set there. Oh, the power supply. I didn't even notice. I think I'll take a data bank. I don't know. Like, that sort of just draws the sysadmin closer, of course, right? Whereas I could make, like, progress on a sound bug and get somewhere. I don't really want to make progress on a data bank exactly, because I'm hoping to have 8 power at some point. Wait a minute, why do I have 7 now? Didn't I start with 5 and then spend 1? Oh, I stole 2 from this guy. And the one I spent was refunded. Right, okay. Yeah, I just don't really want to get the sysadmin's attention. Let's just take the sound bug. Like, oh! Okay, cool. So, Rook, right? Really glad I didn't start on one of these guys. So Rook has a cooldown of, I don't remember, 2 or 3? So it would be nice to... Or is that... Yeah, that's Rook. Nice to keep that in mind. If there's anything I want to hack over multiple turns, I need to make sure Rook's not online. I think its cooldown is 3 and Pawns is 2? I'm not sure. I could look it up, I guess. Visible ink Rook. It's Cooldown 2. Okay, so it's on 2 right now. Next turn it'll be on 1 and still be unusable, but the turn after that it'll be available again. Okay. Yep, everything looks in order. I guess banks should ambush in case someone's coming this way. Pretty sure they're not. And I suppose peek as well. Everyone should peek here. Yeah, that was the sysadmin, as I guessed. Wasn't sure, of course, but it was a possibility. Now, I don't like this drone, obviously, because I don't know where it's going, but I also don't necessarily want... Like, I would like to distract it. I would like to go open that door, but I can't do that, right? So I have to observe him to see what we're going to do. Does Tony have spare moves? I mean, I want to... Jeez. I want to put him here, and so he kind of has spare moves anyway, right? Maybe here would be better, and that costs him 3 moves, so maybe I don't do that. What about Banks? What do I want her to do? I just want her to explore far. Like, go here and then peek. So she doesn't really have spare moves. Let's have Tony do it. Okay. He's going to make it tough to get through that room next turn. Because he's going to be watching the door, right? I don't think Banks has much of a choice but to go here and peek. I could go this way with Banks, I guess. Wait a turn and then come in. Oh, of course, Tony has tons of spare moves. This is him routing around Banks, am I thinking. He can hit this and then go hide, like, here or something if he wants and start working on the data bank. How far can the sysadmin move? 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.5. So he would end here, probably, if I pick this up. Let's hit the data bank now and see if that makes the drone reroute, because it has to get out of the sysadmin's way. I think it shouldn't. If we have 2 agents working on this, that doesn't actually make it go any faster, right? It's one of those, you know, you can't... 9 women can't have a baby in 1 month kind of thing on these databanks, I guess. Found all 3 databanks very early. And they're all right by the exit, which means I can kind of, like, put off picking them up until I'm sure that I have the time to spare. On the other hand, Tony doesn't quite have enough moves to pick this safe up and still get somewhere that I would consider totally fail-safe. Right? I think the sysadmin will stop here, but he might turn to face Tony, and that would be a little unpleasant. Well, these safes are also by the exit, and it should be reasonably convenient to pick them up later if I want. I'm going to go start making progress on this, because that's something that, like, is definitely going to take turns if I'm going to do it.
Install it at the terminal, and it'll stream data back to us.
Thank God for those worm viruses. Thanks, Central. Okay. He can't ambush while doing this, can he? No. Actually, I don't know how you can tell if he's working or not. Is it blinking more now? Is that how it's working? Oh, you can't click it unless it's not yet being hacked. Okay. Boy, it sure would be nice if I had this door open just so I could get a bigger peek next turn, but I obviously don't want to get the drone's attention. We're going to be stalled here for a bit. And this is the cooldown turn for Rook. So next turn, Rook will be back. Noted. Obake 2, which is just an ordinary Obake but armored. Got it. May as well ambush here. What I'm really looking for is a console, because once I have 8 power, it's much easier to hack stuff. I thought I heard a drone. Okay, he did turn that way, so I'm glad I did this. On the other hand...
From that sample data packet, traces of Invisible came up. If we've got time, wiping us from all these drives might be a wise choice. We may even recover some of our stolen archives.
Okay, so Rook is the only program, right? This one must be a power gain subroutine. So it's really just Rook, and Rook is back online right now. And the sysadmin is about to make Tony into a sandwich here, which we don't appreciate. Man, really? You're still not going to let me make progress into this room? I hate you a lot. So we want to distract the sysadmin somehow. Either do it with Banks, or do it by hacking some program, some device, right? Both of those approaches seem reasonable. Banks wants to come steal from the guy anyway, so it's no imposition for her to, like, step in here, for example. But I also think it's kind of... Yeah, okay, it was... Did they change something? Usually you can hear Shopcat even if you can't see it yet. Did a mod fix that I didn't notice? 'Cause I swear, I was looking at this square and I did not hear Shopcat. I mean, okay, we should do this. This is a thing we should definitely do. And then it's just a matter of, do we step here, leaving us just enough moves to get back here? Or, like, why don't we just take this safe, loot it with Banks, and then walk away? 1, 2, 3... Okay, I mean, I guess because we can't get to cover after doing that is the reason? Sure.
What?
Again, quite certain no one is coming, but I'd rather ambush than not. Oh, right. But I still have power to use. And I don't want to use it on a data bank because of Rook. I could use it on the Obake drone, in case I want him later. I don't really want to use it on a safe at the moment, because the sysadmin would just go investigate, and that doesn't really help me at all to do that. Him being here is... well... it's not that great, actually. How many moves does Tony have? 11. So suppose we hit this safe, and the sysadmin went over here to administer to it. We could go 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5. And then 1, 2, 3, 6 more. That's 10.5. That's just enough for Tony to loot the safe without even using his attack, which doesn't super matter, but nice, I guess. And then get back into cover and working on the data bank. I like that idea. Yeah, so we'll just scooch by him, take out his heart monitor on the way, open the safe. Actually, that's why it matters that we don't have to use our attack on this. We get to use it on the sysadmin that way. Okay, this seems good. A little slow. But I don't know, the beginning of a mission always feels slow. We could also use Tony to take out the drone. That's a possibility. I don't like it as possibilities go, because it would be noticed pretty quickly. But it would let us get going. I just don't think that's worth it, unless this guy's doing something really nasty. Which he's not. If someone's coming back through here, was he watching this door? I don't think so. I was about to shut that door. Don't be an idiot. Okay, great. Yeah, we have enough to get back there. I don't know what happens if he reboots it while you're working on it. It probably doesn't work for you. So I need to hack something else, which is fine. I guess if I hack something else, I could maybe end my turn like here instead and count on his blind spot. Like I could take this safe. Sure. Right? Like why not? Or maybe send him further away, taking this camera. Well, I don't need to know what's here. Let's take the sound bug. Maybe I'll hear a guard moving around. And now we know that if we wanted to, we could end Tony's turn here and be safe peripherally. And we do want to be closer to here if possible, although closer to safe is not bad either. Can Tony get into this room from here? Because that's kind of the important yardstick, right? Is being able to get into this room at all. If he can, I think it's very much worth standing in a position to do it. If he were here, surely he can, right? 1.5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, easily. Assuming these guys aren't watching, which I think they're not. Oh, but this guy's going to be turning around and coming back in, so we actually have to get, like, all the way over there? Okay. So if he were coming from here, 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5.5, 6, 7.5 here. So we could come from a little further away, but I don't know. We know we're safe here, and I think we want to enter this room, so let's do that. I am a little worried there could be a camera in this corner, and that would really make things unpleasant. But, I mean, I have a hacking device, right? So, like, who's worried? Me worry? I think we're done, right? With this turn? And we made use of all the... Oh, I found the guard elevators, by the way. They're both right here. So we'll have something good to lantern next turn, probably. And we've made some good use of the time that we're stuck in this room by at least chewing through one data bank. Yeah, he doesn't... Okay, he notices this area.
Alarm level 1. Additional guards.
So we're gonna have to be careful coming in.
Stay out of their way.
One down.
But I'm absolutely coming in. Let me... Okay, a lantern over here is no good because we know this is where the guard elevator is, so I might as well lantern... That was shade. God damn it. Okay, well... I also shouldn't have even done either. I should have waited until I know I don't need to hack this. Okay, we'll just lantern all these guys. Okay, this is about what I expected.
What?
And we did not take hacking, is that correct? Oops, wrong button. Correct, okay. Now, could a camera here see me if I walked here? I think this door would be in the way, so no, right? But if I peek from either of these... If I peek from here, I will see whether there's a camera there. There shouldn't be. Ooh, there's only one cover square. Okay, so we take banks all the way over here, then. And then leave the cover for Tony. Can he get there? 1, 2.5, 3, 5. Just barely. Okay. There's the camera drone who's been walking around. Okay. Let's just watch this rook. Yes, very good.
What the?
I suppose, like, the technically correct thing to do would have been to
Did you see that?
instead check out which power gaining subroutine it has, since I already know the other one is rook. And in principle, I can keep track of its cooldowns completely, but this way, the next hash key I get, I can use to disable rook if I want. Okay, well, I wasted 1 power on Shade. The cooldown should be fine. I don't think I'll get spotted in the next couple turns, but I did waste 1 power. There's a door here. There could be some safes down there, but I feel like we found a lot of them already. Like 1, 2, 3. We found 3 safes. No need to hack anything right now. And once we get Avalanche, like, a little powered up, I shouldn't care about Rook anymore. What was that? Oh, a disabled camera. Okay.
Stop there!
Oh my gosh, you're right. He can see me from there.
Stop there!
Well, that's gonna be a problem. 2 guards taking aim at Banks is sort of unrecoverable, I think. And also, like, 4 of them alerted. I didn't think about, like, there's cover in the way, and he's investigating, but he sees through the cover and looks away. Yeah, Tricky. Okay, well, I think we're having to rewind this, sadly. Any useful information we can gather in the meantime? I mean, I can open this door and see if there's, like, I don't know, a camera here, maybe? I don't think I would even see that, honestly. Maybe I would. Tony could sprint in here and check for safes, at least? Sure? No safes. Yeah, the sound bugs are not happy about that. Alright, no camera in that corner.
Operator, you are playing with people's lives here.
I'm not. See, this timeline has been abandoned. We're performing a time heist. Okay, so where the heck can Banks get to safety exactly? Like, nowhere. She can't get into this room. Or there's one safe spot, which is here, and I have to put both agents in it if I want to get into the room. So I guess we just... I mean, I could send Banks up this way and start working on these security doors. And then come in through here, but we know there's a camera drone patrolling the area. I should be able to work around him, right? Problem is, this guard also seems to be going that way. If she goes here, how far outside the room can she get? 1... Does it matter which way around this thing you go? Oh, well, okay, so from here you can go 3, 6, 7. Or you go 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So this is better. So she goes here, she has 8. She spends 7.5 to get just here. She just makes it out of the room after hitting the console. I think that's a pretty... Oh! Or we could have Tony not get into the room. I didn't think of this. Because the problem was that he investigates this square, which is sort of unavoidable if your last agent through the room enters it. But we could have, or the last agent to move, rather, enters the room. But we could have Tony re-distract him up here, pulling him actually into the room. And then send Tony, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of out of the action at that point. Well, you could try to KO the sysadmin as something useful to do. But we want to use our attack on the safe, so probably not, right? I think it's, like, really useful to get Banks into this room, as opposed to sending her this way. But I guess, like, I mean, if Tony came in, he could be here, but he still can't make much progress into the room after that, can he? Boy, it hurts that there's only one cover in here. So Banks is... good news, by the way. I actually didn't waste Jade. That was all part of the plan. Banks can come here, and I think in every timeline she wants to do that.
Hey, what was that?
And indeed, she can just get to there if she wants. So we could send her out of the room. We can only get one agent in here, but Banks can get through here much more quickly if Tony runs distraction. And Tony can do reasonably useful stuff up there. It's not amazing, but it's okay. He can even maybe get started on the other databanks. So I think that's what we should do. Banks could even reboot that console if we wanted. I don't think I want to bring her back, so that doesn't seem like a very good plan. Let's just put Banks, like, here, peek the door. Or actually, we know what's in here. It's useless. Let's go here and peek the door. Okay. Now, before I do something stupid, let's commit with Tony to going through here so that I really can count on having that space. Count on Banks not getting investigated. Do I want him here or here? I don't think it much matters. Let's have him up against the wall, so he's not covering any interesting squares. Now, it's true that we could, like, start working on the databank now, as long as we re-distract the sysadmin. Is that a good idea? It might be. But I'm not that excited to spend more power right now, because there's not really anything else that I want to hack. I just want the sysadmin to not bother Tony. I mean, I could send him to get that sound bug, I guess. Be at 11 power, which I think is plenty. I would really like to be, if possible, at 18. Like, when the alarm reaches level 2. Because there'll be definitely stuff with 3 firewalls. Like, getting started working on the databank, I think, is a pretty valuable thing to do. And being at 2 is, like, still fine. We have, like, a 2 cost hacking, or 2 power hacking that costs 0. Like, how mad can you be about that, right? So let's get Tony in here. I could shock trap the door if I don't mind Tony getting KO'd, but I don't fall into that category. Yeah, let's just take the sound bug. That's the thing I least mind him recapturing, really. It does suggest to me that I did things in the wrong order, though. Like, I probably should have hit the databank first, and then the sound bug. But I wasn't really planning to send Tony back. I just realized I can't actually get everyone in there. So, had to adapt my plan. I mean, I really don't care at all about this camera, right? Let's just take that. Okay. Now Banks continues moving, gets to here, and peeks it. Oh, I should have done this first, and then maybe there would be something else I would want to hack, but no, of course not. The point was to distract the sysadmin over here. not to bring him into the area. Well, I guess distracting him anywhere would have been fine. Alright. So next turn we should be able to enter this room. May as well ambush in case someone's coming through here, but I'm fairly sure they're not. Okay, great. We have not checked for cameras, so I will peek. Okay, camera. There's the demon database, which is not a camera database, so it wouldn't have helped me with my plan over here. This guy's got to be going into that room somewhere. I'm trying to figure out like where I should hang out. I mean, the best cover in the room, obviously, is here. I'm not sure I want to hit both of these consoles. This is what, 2 and 2. So I can get 6 out of each of them. That would be a nice number to have. I mean, I don't need 12 more, but if I spend some power, which I'm happy to do, then I will be happy to be at 19 or whatever. Here's a thought. We don't know where this guy's going. He might be headed into Tony's room. We should lantern this area this turn. Not shade, but lantern. Okay, he is coming into Tony's room. But he's not going to bother Tony, and we can pivot around him next turn. Doesn't mean we can't really leave next turn. Oh, by the way, Tony should peek now? Oops, no, shut the door, not open. I forget, do those look different in tactical view? No, they're just green, I think, either way. Okay, fair enough. Or maybe that one's yellow? I still have trouble telling. Even with my eyes right up against the screen, I'm not sure. I mean, it might have been nice to lantern up here, but I needed to know what Tony was up to, and I didn't have another way to get eyes on this guard. Oh, now that I've observed him, I should be able to tell what his interest point is, right? I don't see it. This green guy is going up here. That's cool. We knew that. I don't know about the other one. I don't think it's super... It's not urgent to get this console, but it's also like kind of safer to hang out here than it is to hang out up here, just in case someone's coming in. We don't have this room thoroughly surveilled, so someone might come bother me. Okay. Now, this is actually a good excuse to use the attack effect on this thing. Because it puts 4 more power in, which is kind of the same value as like taking another console, or taking 4 extra power from a future console. But it's less spiky, and I can get the 4 power now. Well, not now, but I can get 4 power. Instead of having to get like 6 and then... Or instead of having to get 0 and then 8, I can get like 4, or... Instead of having to get 6, which I can't, like, I don't know, do a ton with. I can get 4 now and be at like a nice comfy number, and then I can take 2 later if I want, or 6 later if I want. But also, it gets me 1 more hash key than doing it the other way, so this is what we're going to do. Tony's going to hang out here still. We're not going to hack anything else. Where's the sysadmin going? Is he still going to this camera, or have I re-distracted him again? I think he's still going for that camera. Yeah, I haven't hacked anything up here. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, this is a faster way to the camera for him, I guess. Not for me. I want to go this way because of the beam. But for him, yes. Okay. Cool. And then I can hack all this stuff with reckless abandon. And I guess he'll come in and bother Tony, maybe? I don't know. Oh. What? Really? Oh yeah, I knew the other one was safe mode. I forgot. So it doesn't have a power gaining subroutine at all. It has safe mode and rook. That's fine. I really don't care about those right now. I have 2 hash keys, so I know this one's rook, this one's safe mode. I know their cooldowns. If I ever need to slow one of them down, I can double-click it, basically. Okay. Seems like Banks should ambush, and then she can't do that because we used her attack. Yep. But if she could, we would be ambushing now. Instead, we'll just end the turn. It's unlikely to matter, of course. Oh my gosh, he's coming this way.
All right, we're having.
Maybe I did. Oh, I took this camera. Right, that's what the system admin's going for. Alright, that's a little spooky. Tony, where's this guy going? Not a fan of that. If I can redistract the sysadmin into this area, then Tony can go over here to finish his hacking and be safe from this guard who's going this way. So that should be no problem. We want this safe anyway, right? No demons on it or anything. I can fit 4 power. Great. Give me the safe. Oh, by the way, that totally doesn't work, because the sysadmin's going to go through this door anyway. Okay, so I kind of have to get Tony to a new spot. It doesn't have to be far. He could, like, come up here for a bit. Right, slip through this way. But he does have to move. Wow. Okay. The drone must be coming into this room because the door is currently open. But I want to observe him anyway, so I guess I will. This guy first. Where's he going? Onto the drone square? Yeah, ouch. Okay, that's going to be tough to deal with, I think. And it is the captain, and this is the detention center. Okay. And we found, I think, all the safes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Hey, what was that?
Drone must be in one of these 2 squares. I forget exactly what its patrol is like, but I think this one. Doesn't it come down to face this corner of the room or something? It doesn't matter anyway. This square would be safe because of the turning blind spot, but I don't see any real need to be so aggressive. I can just stand here and get to this anyway. Kind of drawn. It's just an Obake 2. I could hack it, but it doesn't seem very productive to do so. Unless I wanted to, like, kill the guard, which I don't really. Okay, it's coming into this room. Okay, this turn, they're both going to be facing the door. Which means next turn they should both be facing away, right? And that'll be my chance to get in? Getting to this databank is going to be kind of tough, I think. But, I mean, Tony's got hours to do it, so it should be okay. I could open the door and peek to get a better view of the room, but if I do that, they'll both come observe the door, obviously, and I don't want that. I'm happy just waiting 2 turns here. I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm doing it. And I took the safe, so the sysadmin is guaranteed crossing through the room. Okay. It's not even really urgent for Tony to finish this databank right now. Since, of course, it's by the exit. But I can't really get him anywhere else. This room has been pretty busy. Yeah, I think we'll just stop here. Ooh. There's no way Shade would get me into the room, would it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they would still see here. And even if they only noticed here, which I think this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this guy would only notice the door if I opened it, but the drone would see it. But regardless, even if this guy only noticed, well, actually, yeah, right. The drone is the problem. This guy's no problem. If I had Shade. Because I could just, like, walk in and he would notice me, but then I'd go over here, and then his turning blind spot when he came in would mean I could get in okay. However, the drone, when it comes up to investigate the door, has no blind spot. It has 90-degree peripheral, or 90-degree, like, direct vision. And so it would see me here when it turned. Or here, I guess. I could hide here, but then, like, they would just see me. So this does not seem very smart. I don't see any clever ways in, I guess is what I should say. Oh, I've seen this layout before, off camera, I think. This is a prison with a shop. It has a commissary in it. And you need, like, a key card and to take out a power supply to get in, I think. Getting the agent, you don't need those things. You need to hack the computer like every other detention center. But if you want to hit the shop, you need a key card, which Banks has, of course, and also to hack a power supply that's in the area. So that's kind of cool. I was like, what is the shop doing behind the detention center? There's usually no other doors out. But in this case, it's part of that prefab. Okay. Alright, I think we're finally done, like, mumbling and ready to hit enter. Is that about right? I think so.
Okay, we're checking things out around here. Now we can't see anything.
Now, here's what I want to know. This guy actually might be stationary, but I don't think so. He should be patrolling through this area, right? Probably. Thanks. Tell me what is up with this guy. Good. He's patrolling into areas we don't know about. And this drone should be turning around, because we know it has a 3-part patrol that goes to, like, here and here. So I don't need to do any more observing. I do want to know where this guy's going. I mean, we observed him. We should know what his interest point is, but... What? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm just, like, a little shocked. Okay. Well. Let's get Tony down here so we can, see about getting him down into this area if possible. Also, yeah, he has space to carry that. We should hack something because of Seed. We could turn the sysadmin back around. Or you know what? Now's my chance to take this databank and then send him back. So that the databank stays hacked. just double check the drone's leaving. Yep, very good. We've got our chance now to enter. I think that'll do it. No way anyone's coming through here. Correct. We do need to peek for a camera, though. I don't know how many cameras are typically in missions.
Clean.
I think it's like 6, but some of them are disabled, and I don't know how many of those either, so it's really a mystery. How many have we found so far? Like, in principle, if I knew how cameras were placed, I might someday get to a point where I can say I've seen all the cameras in this level, no need to peek for them, right? I'm not there yet, but maybe now's the time to start learning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found 5 cameras. I'm sure there should be more than 5, so we will definitely be peeking for them here. Okay. Do we want to grab this on the way? I don't think so. I think we want to get, like, as far forward as possible. And we don't have a lot of moves to spare. We can take this on the way out when we have 2 agents and know the layout. It's a little tricky, though, because there might be cameras here? Nope. Okay, so I can get to here. And I'm fairly sure none of them are looking at that spot, ever. I expect the drone to turn around, and I think the guard is probably going to go patrol to somewhere else. Like, he probably has a 3-point patrol, only one of which is in here, but I'm not totally sure. That's what I hope for. We'll see. I'll take the 2 power. Sure. Yeah, it's this cross, and one side... Well, the one time I looked at the prefab, one side had the prisoner, the other side had the power supply to let you in here. Does Bank ambush? I think the answer's gotta be no, right? We don't want to antagonize this guard, we just want to get by. Where are you going? Alright, whatever. You do you. Oh, this door is still open. I made a mistake there, I think. I'm lucky I didn't get spotted by the drone. Yeah, he's not here right now. So I think we want to hide here? This is okay, isn't it? No, I don't remember the drone's path. This does not feel safe to me. We need to check. Even though it means I can't get here this turn. I need to know where the drone is going. Okay, it would have been safe, but we'll take this. It's fine. Oh, hacking something. Hacking something. This sound bug would get the sysadmin back? But he might go this way, actually. Let's take the camera, because I'm sure he'll go back this way then, for that. Yeah, he's got a pretty straight shot through this room. Firewall's going up, but I got 20 power and avalanche. Okay, it went even further away. And he did go through there. Okay. So he's going to be coming back in. The drone's going to be coming back in. We are going to be totally unbothered exploring this area. I could probably even sprint, but I don't think that's necessary. And it could be risky. I don't think there should be any sound bugs in here in the prefab. I don't think Sankaku gets to play sound bugs inside of prefabs either, but I've been wrong about things before, so let's just play it safe.
Incognita has detected an agent currently logged as
this?
MIA. They would be an incredible asset.
I think that's
if you could get
Draco.
them back on
I'm
the
happy to
team.
have him, obviously. Kind of wish I'd sprinted, because I could have him free a turn sooner. Now you're going to go back out this turn. can't really get to much safety here. I think I just need to surveil the room for a bit. Figure out what... Oh! You're going that way! I forgot you have a long path. Okay. Should have done that first, I guess. This is safe, right? Yeah. The guy, like, comes through here, and he goes mostly like this. He definitely does not look at this square. I remember this being hidden, because I went through while he was there. Actually, I'm going to leave the door open. Well... It almost never matters, right? It only matters if I'm totally wrong about this guard and he spots Tony. And in that case, do I want the door open or closed? I think at first I was like, I want it open so I can see what the drone is up to. But I want it closed so that if the drone turns around to face me, it won't have a line of fire to me. I guess it wouldn't anyway, so I'm in cover from him. But I don't want to, like, have to shut the door to cut off his vision of, like, this square, for example. So I think I want the door closed. And then we should be clear to go get this databank and save within a turn or two. I can take this, I think? Seems pretty reasonable. The sysadmin is now turning around again, which is fine. Tony may as well ambush. Can't imagine it mattering. Should I be looking at safe mode at all? I have 3 hash keys. These aren't rebooting next turn, but 2 turns from now they are, and I might want to go shopping at that time. Probably not. Banks has this homemade shock trap, which, you know, you certainly prefer to use these items rather than sell them because they're worth very little money and they're quite strong for a single-use thing, but generally, I, like, try to get through missions without using them, and then I might as well just sell them, right? No, you want to actually ambush. Yeah, this seems good. Okay, so as predicted, the guard went out here. And so did the drone. Okay. So I don't think we should be sprinting right now. But this guard is either coming into this room next turn, or if his patrol was interrupted by the drone, he's going to continue moving forward. I'm not sure which is true. At any rate, we don't really want to sprint, I think. On the other hand, where are we supposed to put Banks, having not sprinted? I guess here and ambush is the best play, and I kind of hate it. I thought here might be safe, but it's not. And we don't know where in the room this guy goes. I guess that's a good excuse to lantern, maybe? Yeah, I'm totally fine with that lantern. So we only need Tony to get to here, which means he has tons of spare moves. Let's observe this guy. Okay, as expected, nothing special. And then eventually, like probably next turn in fact, we'll get to this spot here, which will be safe from the drone and this guy. And we can pick up the safe whenever nobody's looking, which will happen eventually. We could observe you, but it really doesn't matter what you do. You're so hopelessly outclassed by Incognita. Where's he going now? He's going for this. I think we take this safe and then send him back home next turn. Oh, really? He gets to exactly here? That's unpleasant. Maybe I should knock him out. I mean, it speeds me up by what? A turn? But it costs me an alarm level. I don't really see what the advantage is of knocking him out. I mean, it might mean I could explore this area more freely, but not very, really. I think I'll just wait for him. Oh, actually, leave the door open so Draco can peek as well. Getting Draco upgrades is gonna be tough. I mean, Tony has a gun. We can use that at some point. I'd rather not do it right now, so Draco's gonna be a kind of crummy agent, but... Now, do we want safe mode? I think... Well... Actually... Like, yes, right? In which case, I really should be KOing this guy, now that I look at it. That's the thing that is different from counting turns. In terms of turn, oh Jesus Christ. In terms of turns, KOing this guy is faster. In terms of alarm level, it's like neutral for these two and worse for Tony, so I was gonna not do it. But this thing is actually measured on turns, not on alarm levels. So I kind of would like to spend a safe mode opening it up, right? It means getting to like here. And then, like, maybe Draco can pin him or something. The drone's gonna open this door, but he won't see me because I'll be in cover. It's all going according to plan. Aside from that rewind that we did. We know there's no safe in here, and we are pretty sure there's no guards to steal from, although I haven't counted. Actually, wait, I can just get into this cover now, can't I? Sure, why not? Feels slightly more secure than this. They're clearly exactly the same.
This is the last one.
Yep. You got it, Central. Give her a C for counting. I guess she gets an A in counting, right? Yep. I think we're ready. Oh, that guy's armored! Shit! No, the drone is armored. The guard is not. It's just the captain. And it is the drone going this way and the captain coming this way, so it's all fine. I may have forgotten to reroute the system admin, actually. I think this is fine, though. Draco can take that, perhaps? Although I kind of want him to, like, just come open this door and peek so we know where the thing is. This guy can sit for a little while without being pinned. I'm bad? This drone is coming back. Okay, I can just walk into this room, though. There won't be any cameras there. Okay, there was a camera. So suit me. Okay, well, the problem is the drone is coming back. That's why I didn't want to hang out in here. And I should have... Anyway, so I'm bad. I didn't safe mode, either. Am I crazy? Like, did it say 2 last turn, or did it say 1? I thought it said 2, in which case, like, safe mode would make sense, right? I'm not sure what's going on. Just out of curiosity, not that it matters here. Does Shade work on cameras? It just says guards. Also, what the hell is this camera doing? Not in the corner of a room. I think that's illegal. I don't think you get to do that if you're a mod author. That's my opinion. Well, I mean, Tony's in the clear to go grab this. That's nice. We just have to work out what to do about this drone. And I think it's like pretty safe to, first of all, can she get him back here? No. If she sprinted, she could. I don't think there's gonna be a sound bug in here. That'd be kind of weird, right? Yeah. I mean, let's take this camera. I guess that's #1 priority. I just like, the drone was coming back into the room, and I realized Draco didn't have enough to go here. What I should have done was not put him to the side of the door, right? That's a habit that I get into of like opening doors without peeking. You want to stand to the side of them. But here I knew there were no guards, and I was sure, I thought, haha, that there would be no cameras. So I could have put him here, peeked, and then walked into the room. Or opened the door, peeked, and then walked in. But since I put him to the side, he was short the moves to do that. So, okay, shut the door though, not open. Okay, well, good news. Safe mode doesn't actually matter because I can't get in there this turn because there's going to be a drone staring at me. So I put it off successfully. There's another shop here and another shop here. Like, hitting all of them is going to be a little bit tough. I don't really need to. I just thought it would be nice to hit this one while I'm up here. Maybe it's stupid, but I want to see if it has, like, better names. Maybe it's a good name. It's probably just a normal one. But you never know, right? It might be, like, a good one. Where's the sysadmin going? What did I just finish hacking? The camera. So he's coming up here still. 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7.5. So he'll get to here. So he and the drone will be looking this way, which is fine. And then I'll turn them both away. Or I'll turn the sysadmin away anyway. By hacking something. And the drone... You know, maybe I will hack the drone? Not sure about that. Maybe I'll make the drone responsible for pinning this guy. We'll see. Anyway, that can all happen next turn. I don't mind the sysadmin looking because the drone's going to be looking anyway. Well, actually, if my plans even might involve hacking the drone, I should probably send the sysadmin away so that I can... But going into the shop this turn doesn't even help. Leaving this turn might help. But by putting this guy back here... I guess I've not really made a plan that only makes sense for going to the shop. I've also hidden this guy behind cover so that the drone won't see him when he comes in. I think he was also safe here, but oh well. No, I don't know. Like, maybe it was a mistake to try for this shot, but we have a lot of alarm level to work with. I think I'm going to stick with the plan to try for it. You need to be working on that, buddy. And if I'm going to the shop, then I don't really care about the sysadmin looking this turn. I can send him away later. Okay. I know I could have opened the door to see what's in here, but I don't really care. I can wait a turn. Okay.
Stay out of their way.
So we'll peek. It should just be the shop and the grid, yeah. I mean, I guess if we wanted to, we could just walk in here, but I don't want to, right? Right, the drone's coming in. I can get him far enough away that the drone won't notice. That seems like a bad plan, because then it would notice bags. So I actually should put him very close so that the drone will chase him around. Unless I'm hacking the drone, which I don't see any reason to do. Let's open up the hash keys for safe mode. And next turn we'll... I mean, I'll click it now, because I'm committing to clicking it next turn. So that's the plan. Okay, it's done. What do I want the sysadmin to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. He gets to here. Which is, like, somewhat unpleasant. So I think I should just send him away. By hacking, like... I don't know. Sound bug somewhere? This one? And then when the safe mode goes off, I want to hack all of these devices, all the shops, so that I can use just one more safe mode to open them up again. Or one more hash key to open them up again later. I should have 2 more to spare, but might as well be efficient, right? Draco can ambush in case... Nope, he has no weapons. Yeah, that makes sense. There shouldn't be any humans coming in here, but I thought, like, just in case, let's in. And if the drone, for some reason, chooses to notice Banks, even though she's further away just barely than Draco is... Oh, actually quite a bit further away, because it's actually coming into the room. Then at that point, we can take over the drone. It'll be fine. Yep.
Good, that's all of them. Grab that disk of recovered data. Even though we just got it back, it might be prudent to find someone willing to trade it for some credit.
So here is safe from, like, the drone and from this guy. I don't know about him. He's just a normal guard, though, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. He can only get as far as here. And we're going to distract him to here anyway, so I don't really care where he's going, right? We just want to get to here. Get Tony out. And headed towards, by the way, the other shops. They're soon going to be open for business.
Hey, what was that?
Or actually, this thing... It's going to head up here, isn't it? Which is fine. I'm safe here either way. Yeah. We just want to start making progress towards this. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy from Alarm Level 1 who came up here. How about you? Okay, so Banks now is opening this door. And we're grabbing this. And we're taking in the dude. Not the Big Lebowski dude, but just this generic dude. And we're dropping him right here. We're actually going to be a little short on power, probably, for hacking all this stuff, because Avalanche is going to not cool down, but get weaker. Because we need to send the system admin away now, right? Like, I need to hack something to send him away, and then I'm going to have to hack 3 more things next turn? It's going to be kind of expensive. Or just... maybe just 2. But I want both of these, right? And I want this. And they should have close to 3 firewalls each. Maybe some of them will only have 2. Anyway, he's coming here, so we want to stand there. So that his scan leads him astray. It's still on cooldown, so it won't be bothering me. I should have observed this guy so I could see what his interest point was, actually, since I know I don't care about the drone. Before I distracted him, I should have observed him. Yeah, you're coming up here, right. That was why I wanted to hack something else. like this sound bug. So I want to be able to just sprint through this area without being noticed by the system admin. Actually, you know what? Like, maybe I'm fine being noticed by the system admin. It, like, I don't know. It costs me a turn. I think it's bad. Like, spending power to distract him is costing me some time, but I think not as much as letting him spot me would. Okay, so I think we're wrapping up here. Just, like, send this guy away to this sound. Okay, at least Tony can observe this guy still. See what the deal is. Let's do that first. And he thinks he's patrolling now, so I don't get to find out his... Oh, no, his interest point's up there. No, that's where the sysadmin's going. Okay. So, hiding here is probably fine. But there's some chance the guy's next move will be to here, which would be a little bit annoying. So I could hide here as, like, insurance against that possibility. But I think if he does come up here, like, I don't really mind knocking him out. And I want... Actually, I might knock him out anyway, just to get access to these shops. Ooh, a demon, huh? That's too bad. Let's see what it is. Nailed it.
Make the best of this situation, operator. We don't get many lucky breaks.
This is a good turn for it, too. Alright, it's just a normal shop. Not a big surprise. Charged telemeter. Use a console to break 5 firewalls on the object with the highest firewall. Reboots the console. Okay, sure. Probably not. Probably not going to spend all my money on that. I could do it, right? If I sell this for 20, I have 1,100. And 1. What is a scan pack? Scan the surrounding building structure. Reveals all tiles within range 7. 5 charges, 2-turn cooldown. What an interesting item. And it's so cheap. Does it make noise? It does say echolocation. It doesn't say noisy. I genuinely have no idea. Whoops. Bumped something. Whether it's going to make any noise. I want to sell the shock trap. And I think I want to buy the scan pack? What the heck is this, by the way? Portable cryptography server. Oh yeah, it reduces the alarm levels. That's very powerful, obviously, but quite expensive and inconvenient to use because you do want to make it sit down. It's not like a laptop you want to carry with you. Yeah. Well, I mean, we could give this to Draco. He has carrying capacity, right? We don't even have to sell it necessarily if we're not buying anything. Oh, but I wanted the scan pack. Yeah, sure. Should be fun. No sound bugs anywhere near here, so this move is fine. Although, I think Banks wants to go first, so she can, like... Ah! We can use this console to make sure our avalanches are all still sufficiently powerful. Although it turns out we only need 8 power to hack these things, so... Turns out not to matter. Where do I want the sysadmin going? Probably should have considered that before I hacked the top one, huh? Let's send him to the server terminal? Where even is he now? This is him, right? Yeah, if I send him to the server terminal, he'll probably go up this way. Which means he won't bother me. We hack this, and then this. Tony gets here. You know, what if I just EMP'd this drone? Like, how bad would that be? Because then I could actually go shopping this turn and next turn, which would be nice. As opposed to having to wait like 2 or 3 turns. But I don't think there's any rush. I think, I think we can just wait for the next safe mode cycle to go shopping, and it'll take Draco and Banks that long to get back anyway, right? So we'll just wait. Double check the drone isn't doing any funny business. Yeah, he's just going back. No problems there. Banks really should be the one to get the save. She's got so much more move than Draco. He shouldn't be inconvenienced. Look at her go. What a speed demon. Is she at full speed? No. This guy's gonna be kind of mad. I guess I should have shut that door, not that it matters. Okay, nothing much to do right now, I think. This guy doesn't have weird, like, extra good vision. No. Okay. So even with Owl on, he won't detect me from adjacent. I kind of want to know where this guy's going. I guess, okay. Banks and Draco should lead this way, right? It means coping with a camera drone instead of coping with, like, a guard and a gun drone. Yeah, that's probably true. We're not really... I don't want to spend... Well... I have one hash key, which I can use to keep these machines up for another turn. And I'm going to be getting 2 more. So I could spend 2 of them to keep them open for, like, long enough for Tony to get here. And then a third would probably be enough time to get him here, and if not, I could wait 3 turns at that time. So I think I'm going to spend 1 more on safe mode right now. To keep the shop open, and then probably spend 2 more. I think we're done sprinting in here, by the way. I don't want to have to hack all those sound bugs. I thought you were going 1 space further than that? A little confused. Okay, he's going over there. But not far enough to stop me from shopping next turn. So let's hit the safe mode. Can't do that. Gotta let Banks come through. How much power are these giving me? 3, 5. If I take 4 more, that's 14. Why am I saying 14? It's 19. But I kind of want hash keys more than I want power, right? So I should probably hack both of these and then reboot one of them so that Draco can grab it or something, or maybe Banks, actually. It gets me the power more slowly, and sort of commits me to hanging out here waiting for it to reboot, if I want the hash key. But I don't need the power at all, right? Like, I don't know, I could hack a drone, but I'm not excited about doing that. Okay, he's going in there. So I think we just take both of these consoles without using the accelerator, and then we accelerate the one that's furthest along. Or not accelerate, but we reboot it. Okay, this guy... He's in here, he's going out there next turn. So basically, there are no turns when they're actually looking at these doors during my turn. So I can dart through here whenever I want. I just can't be standing out in the open here during the enemy turn. Okay. Do I need to hack anything? Like, not really? Where's the assistant, by the way? Where did I last send him? That's sort of important, I guess. Isn't he headed for, like... Oh, I completely lost track. He was in here, and I hacked something. I hacked this, right? Yes, so he's going up that way. That's fine. I'll leave him there. Let's just make a little progress on this thing, I guess? In case I end up... Well, no. That'll make it swap its 9 firewalls with something that I might actually want to hack, and it would then have 6 as a result, whatever that thing is. So I don't think that's a very good idea. I don't want the sysadmin to turn around, and I don't want to hack anything else. I think we just... I mean, I could take this sound, but I unwant him to investigate it. Unwant the sound bug. I actively want to not have it. I think that we are done for the turn. I should test out my scan pack, by the way. Wait, what? How come you're looking this way? Oh, does your patrol path intersect with this guy, and so you got kind of confused? I never noticed that. Good thing he can't see far, right? I could observe this guy, but... Well, I probably should. I'll open this door first, because I don't think he'll see me opening the door. He can't see the door square on either side. Yeah. So it doesn't distract him, which means I do need to know where he's going. Going in there, okay. So we want to hide up here? Unless we can get to here and then... I can actually get to this square. Although the system admin is going to be a problem if I do that. Well, I can send him to check out the soundbar. Or this drone. Yeah, probably send him to get the drone at this point. See if we can pin the guard. I think the guard should be awake by now. Oh, and pinning won't work. He'll just get knocked out before the guard is ready. Anyway, let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, net downlink is a good one. Camera canister is not as bad as the one in base. Stim is fine. I think giving this to Tony is fine. He's not really our scout, but we still like him being able to move more. Oh, they nerfed the net downlink, by the way, and if you have updated, which I, as I mentioned, have not. It was like 2 days ago or something. Anyway, we can get to here. Use safe mode again. See, just enough to keep this open. And we can sneak by this guy. He'll observe me here, but I think I can... Whatever, somehow or other I can get by him. I don't know the details. Okay, so how does this work? Pretty big, isn't it? I mean, we knew it was like 7 tiles, right? Is that what it says? 7? Yeah. It was quite nice, I think. Ah, right, we have more hash keys as well. That was sort of the point of this exercise. But it doesn't go off till the end of your turn, which makes it quite a bit weaker, actually. I didn't really think about that. Okay, so what I really want, then, is a lantern in here. Just to see where the drone is. Well, actually, wait, can't Draco just peek it? Okay, it's over there. And so if we just observe it, we can find a safe path here, for example. My god, she goes far. So I also, if possible, want to find out if this makes a noise that guards can hear. So this guy, 1, 2, 3... So he would hear this, I believe. Now, there's also a sound bug that would hear this, but I don't think they would be so cruel as to make... Because, like, ping, for example, doesn't trigger sound bugs. And so I don't think they would be so cruel as to make the scan pack trigger a sound bug, right? I mean, I guess I could take it over, but I really don't want to. I just want to find an opportunity to test making sound to see if a guard would hear it, and then, like, later, when it's safer, some other time, I'll test whether an EMP pack can, or whether a sound bug can hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he would hear this, but so would the sound bug. He would hear this, but that's not a safe place to stand. Alright, we'll test it out later. If I put one down right here, the sound bug would hear it. So let's just not mess with that. The system admin is coming over here, which we don't want, so please go up there. Oh yeah, that guy is alert. Look at that. Oh no, I put him up here. I forgot. Okay. Well, you guys can have a little cuddle. We've used safe mode, so it's on cooldown, so we'll get to go shopping. All coming up roses, question mark? I think so. Everyone's safe from this guy. This guy is not a problem. I think he is here, though, so next turn he'll be coming out this way. The system admin is going to come through here. Whoops. I just sort of sent him somewhere arbitrarily. I forgot that where I sent him might matter. Okay, fine. Go get this sound bug. What I should have hacked in the first place. Oh, Tony has more. I totally, if I'd thought about the net downlink, I could have gotten him all the way up here this turn. Oh well. He's gonna be fine. Yeah, so he'll notice me, but I don't really care about that.
Alarm level 4. Warning, digital camera installed.
Okay, so these guys are awake now. That guy's checking out where he got KO'd. The drone's gonna scan himself. We could steal from this guy, but all he's gonna have is power. This guy indeed is here, so this room is clear. I guess Draco's coming through anyway. Why shut the door? I don't know. He's going this way, but I'll observe him just in case. Oh, he has better peripheral vision because of... Ow, I didn't consider that. Okay, where are you going now? I guess I could sprint to choose where you go, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, you're going back in here anyway, so I don't mind that at all. Good thing we have all these hash keys, huh? Just in case I somehow can't get to it next turn and forget to trigger it, I want to trigger it now. Okay, that drone never knew we were here. Very good. No one's coming into this room, including the sysadmin, I think? Let's send him to check out this camera, actually. We want to get the camera anyway. This way he'll be facing the wrong way, so I don't mind him entering the room. This guy's kind of a nuisance. We do need to take care of him somehow. Ooh, we could take this camera. Just to, like, confirm there's nothing in there. But I know there's nothing in there, so I'm not going to. We shut this door, right? So this camera doesn't matter. I don't want the demon database. The only thing I'm going to want to hack with the demon on it, maybe, is this power supply. And that can wait until later. I mean, probably I will hack it, because he's going to... Well, I mean... If all it's going to do is trigger a security demon anyway, it doesn't really help me to trigger the demon early. Trigger the demon here instead of here. I only need to go through it once, right? Oh, you know what? Now's a good chance to try the scan pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. He would absolutely hear that. And we're ready to ambush, so I don't care if he finds me. Or I don't know, maybe they make a small... I don't remember the noise radius EMPs make. It might be only 3. That's a thing like I've never quite figured out. Anyway, I don't mind if he comes in here. Now's the time to find out, at least, whether he can hear it at this distance. Maybe sometime in the future we'll try it from adjacent to a guard and find that out. I guess you better ambush. No one should be coming, but in case they do, be prepared. We did turn off safe mode. Very good. I think we're set. Okay, he didn't hear it from that distance anyway. And we got to see the insides of these, this thing. Okay. Hush Puppy version reactive. Delaying a reactive subroutine adds 2 turns of cooldown instead of 1. Okay, interesting. Capacitor. You have extra power capacity, and you can spend power capacity to gain power. It is a cute idea with Avalanche, but I don't think that, like, I'm really struggling to hack stuff or to have power capacity. Right, it would be nice to be able to hold 24 so that you could hack 4 firewalls at once. But that's like overkill for quite a while. Once we get to Omni, I might actually want that. But there's going to be plenty of other programs that I would be happy to buy. So I will not take this one. I think this guy's watching here, right? Ah, no, he went further. Right. I saw him stopping here, but only because I hadn't examined or discovered these squares yet. Ooh, he sees adjacent squares. Yeah, he's got like 2 levels of peripheral or of extra vision. Okay. Well, let's take this and see what's up. Okay, more prepared for shackles than I was last time I got shackles in Sankaku. In fact, like, I feel like I just don't give a shit. It's a quiet noise too, right? It's not 5 tiles, it's like 3. I think.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Now this is an added guard, so I don't think he'll yeah, he only... Okay, it's not 3, but it's like 4? See, a sprint would be heard to here. Okay, weird. Anyway, the point is, I should be able to stand here and Well, I don't know. Even facing diagonally, he might, with his 2 levels of peripheral vision, even facing north, he might very well see us trying to get into the elevator. I think I should just knock him out and that'll be that. I don't know, I'm a little spooked. Like, I can just, like, wait, right? Just put my agents up here, where there's no danger of anything bad happening to them except this guy. And we know that eventually he's gonna, like, walk over here and go right past them, right? So these are safe spots to be. And if things go extremely wrong, we have multiple agents with weapons. In fact, I could maybe stand here and ambush him. Oh, Draco didn't scan that guy. There might have been 100 credits on him. Oh. In fact, that's a reason also we should KO this guy, now that I think of it. And we might as well get to it, right? Shut this door, though, just in case something weird happens.
I heard something.
Okay, so it is range 4. He heard it there. Interesting. This guy's patrol is like, I don't know, it's in this area, right? It shouldn't be coming out here, I think. But I will stand in front of the door, so if things go really wrong, I can just shut the door in his face. And then sprint everyone to the exit. Actually, you know what? I can observe what's going on in here. I missed him. Down here, I guess. Okay, fair enough. You are ambushing. Okay, good. We have all the sound bugs in this area, so that's fine. The system admin we just observed is going over here, which is fine. I don't think we need to touch anything. Okay, we just need Draco to scan this guy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she can get plenty far like this. I wonder if they make louder noise while sprinting, or if it's just normal sprinting noise. Interesting question. I think I don't really want to sprint, just in case someone's up here, but he shouldn't be, but maybe? Alright, just some power. No big deal. Run that scan again. Should be fun. Not for any reason, but it's fun. Okay, now the system admin just rebooted this, which means he could be, like, going anywhere. Probably he's going here, right? Let's just send him back to this drone. This guy's down for 1,000,000 turns. Banks can't ambush because our weapon's on cooldown. Okay, but we're totally fine up here. I can't tell if it revealed guards or just like the map and mainframe devices. Anyways, we didn't find out what range the sound on the scan pack is. And we also didn't find out whether sound bugs can hear it. But we did find out how Shackled works. Noise of radius 4, which is kind of... Anyway, away we go.
I'm sure the agent who recovered is grateful to get out of
Oh, maybe I
that
should have
cell.
just shot that guy
I'm
in the
grateful
head.
to have more boots on the ground.
For Draco, right? That's probably a good idea. Like, I wish I had a more efficient lethal weapon to do it with, but I probably should use the one that I have and then just sell it. It's going to be interesting trying to adapt to Draco. I don't have much of an arsenal right now. But I can be on the lookout for lethal weapons that are useful. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.